Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we work primarily with military leaders to help them be the absolute best leader they can be. Our primary goal here is to help you lead from your very best self. Because let's face it, everyone deserves a great leader. So let's jump right into today's topic.
Well, hey, this week I'm talking about leadership lessons from food and restaurants. And today I want to talk about golden opportunities. So last week while I was playing the John Maxwell leadership game with a group of executives, the question came up about how do you motivate your team members to stay inspired at work and to get on board with a lot of the unpopular policies. Now, we had a great discussion, and it reminded me about an old supervisor of mine who kept us motivated and inspired by telling us about the golden opportunities that are available right outside our organization. You see, whenever somebody was not following company policies or had a bad attitude, he would call them into his office, sit them down, and have a one-on-one conversation with them. He would never raise his voice, and he would always explain what the discrepancy or poor behavior was that was being displayed and how the team member wasn't meeting the standards. He had a way of convincing everyone on the team the importance of following policies. And whenever somebody wasn't on board or just had a bad attitude, he would open his desk drawer and pull out a McDonald's application and tell them about the golden opportunities they should think about and possibly think about applying for a job elsewhere. Now, you talk about getting somebody's attention. That usually convinced a team member the importance of adhering to the standards. Now, although this may be considered a form of coercive leadership, it was a very effective way of painting a clear picture of the future of that team member who refused to comply with the standards that were set in place. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not slamming on McDonald's or saying that working at McDonald's is a bad thing. It's just a way to let your team members know that if they don't get with the program, if they don't get with your program, they're going to have to seek opportunities elsewhere, as in outside the organization. Today's challenge is for you to sit down with any of your team members who may not be the best team members, maybe the ones who aren't quite living up to the expectations that you've set for them. Maybe they're the ones with the bad attitudes. Maybe they're the ones that just are that cancer on your team that just don't want to get with the program. Sit them down and tell them how they ultimately have choices to make. Reiterate to them how they aren't meeting the standards and what they need to do. Then leave it at that. Now, if you want to, feel free to tell them about the opportunities elsewhere. Tell them about the golden opportunities that are just down the road. Hey, this method may not be for everyone, but it's a way to let your subpar people know that you are watching them and that they need to get with the program.
Hey, as always, thank you for listening. So we have some big things going on here with our online membership group for leaders. It's actually growing, and we're adding a new group specifically for military leaders. Now, we're still working out all the details and bonuses that will be included, but for now, please help us spread the word. This group will be a place where military leaders can learn new skills, refine older skills, and have deep discussions with like-minded leaders who actually get exactly where other military leaders are coming from. We're going to tap into everyone's expertise, and the group members will help bring out the very best in each other. So keep tuned in, and please be sure to let any military leader that you know about this group, and that will be up and running very, very soon. This is going to be different than any other leadership development group out there. So be ready and, man, get excited. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.